G'day guys, there's no doubt about it, when you travel for days and days on some of the toughest tracks in the top end of Australia, you want to be able to go even further when you get to your campsite with the toys. So this video is going to show you what toys we take on those awesome treks. Fishing is very important when it comes to All for Adventure. You need to have a boat that's set up really well. It has to handle some load that you put into it. It's not just me and Simon you got to deal with. You know, we got mates that come along on the trips, and don't forget the cameraman. And of course we got their gear if we head out to a river mouth and we spend there overnight.
Mate, they're going to cool. That's smoking on in there.
Now, I've been running CJ Tinnies for as long as I can remember, and they've been a really tough little bit of gear. So this year, we got a brand new boat, the 428. It's got the Adrenaline hull, and it's got a different layout. And I reckon it's a better layout than we've ever had before. We went from what was called a tiller steer, and I'll tell you now, the reason why we went to a side console, that was Simon's idea, because he got sick of me hitting him as the tiller come across, because that's where he was sitting. So with little changes like that to it, you know, it's got a steering wheel now, and I can put a bigger motor on it. It's got a 60 on the back of it. It's ergonomically changes the whole setup of the boat, so you can flick and cast, but you also got to remember it's got to be able to handle not only just in the river, but if there's, you know, you're in a big river system and you get a lot of chop and wind, or if you're going offshore. And that's why the 428 with that Adrenaline hull really suits the way we go fishing. Now, it's easy to set up a 3.7, you know, you just bolt the 20 on the back and away you go. But when you start setting up larger boats, you really want to leave it to the experts. So what I've done is, I've left it in Troy's capable hands.
Hi, Troy here from Brisbane Marine. We're the biggest Mercury dealer in Queensland, one of the biggest in Australia. So it's the new Avenger come in for season 13. This year he's turned to a forward steer model. It means you've got the steering wheel and the controls. He's moved away from the tiller handle. We fitted the new 60 horsepower 2021 model. It's been real exciting seeing the Mercuries being used on the boats in the episodes for All for Adventure. They take them to remote places where our normal customers don't. It shows the capabilities of the Mercury product. And we're very excited to see it out there getting used. We fitted the Smartcraft SC1000 gauge kit. We've also installed all the new Raymarine gear for it, the new electronics, on a ram mount.
Now, it's got access to GPS, sounder, and all that sort of good stuff that you want in a boat this size. So hopefully, it's going to help us find the elusive barramundi for Series 13. So this year we're going to run this thing again, there's no doubt about it. The Polaris General XP1000, mate, let's face it, it is an absolute weapon. The Polaris General, you know, that actual platform, we've had that for a few years now. Now, when they came to us and showed us the XP1000, I'll tell you what, I got excited. So that's why we're going to run it again for season 13. Just that extra suspension, the height, the bigger tyres, mate, it turned a really good side-by-side into something that is an absolute weapon. Now, this is something that I'm really excited about. Both of these companies, which I've been working with for the last 10 years and using their products, have come together to design something that is practical and useful when it comes to these side-by-side buggies. So we go out into the bush, right? And you've got this little tray in the back, which is cool, but you sort of need like that extra space. You got a swag, or you got a, you know, some Max Tracks or something like that, and you want to stick some stuff underneath. That's what it does. This year, Rhino Rack have not only made it for this Polaris General, but they've gone out and made a series of racks for all of the Polaris range of side-by-sides. Mate, I'll tell you what, it's pretty cool stuff. So there you go, guys. That's an in-depth look at the toys that we tow behind the 200 Series Land Cruiser when we're out in the field filming Series 13. I hope you're excited about where we've taken these things for the new season.
It's the track less traveled.